Good morning, everybody. I'm Mike DeLisio.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Z Garcia.
And here we are again, coming to you again. We're back in the annex again. I'm not going to try to scream. It's too early in the morning here in Indiana. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're imminent on GenCon. We are GenCon imminent.
For us, a couple hours, actually.
Yeah.
We are
We've got
booking.
It's G-Day.
That's right. We've got flooring laying down to look
Save
forward
our
to.
knees.
It'll be great.
It'll be fantastic.
I'm looking forward to it myself.
Yeah.
One of my favorite chores is laying flooring.
Yesterday it was gray and overcast, so it made it a little bit cooler. Today, bright and sunny. Really, really sunny. The convention center right now is just heating up. So
It's basically a big oven, too.
Yeah.
That's the other
Right.
thing. It's
Got all the
it's
humidity
good.
yesterday, so it's like a sauna. It's like a skin treatment.
right.
It'll
But
be
we're not
good.
complaining. We're looking forward to it. Hey, and we're happy to be here with all of you for a GenCon Q&A / predictions.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, we figured we would mix it up a little bit. We're going to be doing some predictions we wrote down. We'll be taking and commandeering some of your predictions in the chat for things you think might, come down or happen at this GenCon. And then ideally, we'll do a response video to our predictions and your predictions post GenCon, okay? So we'll come back and see if any of ours actually came to fruition, if we were way off base, all of that stuff. For any of you who want to tell us your own predictions, the caveats are it has to be something that we can very easily verify. We are nothing if not lazy people. Okay, I do not want to have to look this up. I don't want to have to trust an AI response on Google to answer the question. So it needs to be very easily verifiable.
Or something that we would have felt when we were there, just walking around and being part of the convention.
Yes.
Our thoughts on yes, that did happen. Ooh, I did see an increased number of XYZ. Something like that. Our general just being there as an attendee, you'll take away that experience.
Right. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't really need to be that verifiable. Just
Yeah.
It can't be hard and fast data because we might not be able to get that.
Right. You can't. We can't answer things like how many did this sell on the first day? Any of that kind of
Attendance count. Again, we don't want to go and don't know if that number will be out before we do our response. Things like that. So,
Exactly.
Right. So now that we've narrowed your options enough, let's get to the questions. I don't know. There was a lot of early chat amongst the live chat faithful, and it's always nice to see that. But let's get in on some questions. Does Mike feel remorse for talent shaming previous Annex guests, asking for a friend? I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you might be insinuating Bruce. I don't think I talent shamed him. I mean, I didn't mention that there was a threat of the room collapsing like I did yesterday. So maybe that's what Jason.
So what I'm hearing is you have no remorse.
I have no remorse.
Okay. To answer the question, no.
That's a blanket statement, not
There's
just
the
for this
Q.
question. I have no remorse.
The A is no.
I am incapable of remorse. All right, let's take a look. We got a good one here. Oh, here we go. Loopy asks, what are you most looking forward to at GenCon today?
Today?
Today's a setup day for sure. It's
Yeah.
a through and through a setup day. I guess just for no hiccups. How about that? We are going to be laying down flooring, as we said. The van should be showing up today.
Yes.
And then some things will get loaded in today. Not everything, but some things, sort of structural things.
Well, as well as checking into the hotel room, making sure our reservations went through.
Badges at GenCon.
Badges are able to picked up. Yeah,
That's
just
true.
it's today literally lays the flooring, but also lays the groundwork, for the whole week. Did these things line up well? Did we actually get the power that we're expecting? Did the screen get broken on the way?
Yeah. Did you catch that whole groundwork thing? That's what I'm talking about with talent. Look, that's next level.
That's how I do it.
The pun?
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It was a segue. I don't know if it was a pun.
Come on. That was me.
It's a segue.
Let's get Loopy out of there. All right,
Bye, Loopy.
here we go. We're still looking. Lots of hellos.
Oh my gosh.
Joey will talk Tom into eating some ridiculous garbage like a blue Gatorade hot dog. Let me make one thing clear.
Yeah.
Tom needs no incentive to eat wild, wacky, crazy things. You know, Tom is adventurous.
That is a good prediction.
Oh, you're putting that as a prediction.
Yeah, and
I'm writing it down.
All right.
I'll add to it. We'll hear about it 5 times.
Tom/Joey will eat something unprecedented.
Right.
That's what I'm calling it.
It will eat some abomination.
Yes. Okay.
I like that.
I do too.
Turn my phone off. Save some battery.
Beef. I got to tell you, I don't know. I've got a beef with this prediction.
Come on.
I think this is a given.
This is softball.
This is a given. I'm sorry. I veto that prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we don't. That's not much of a prediction. We're trying to stretch a little bit.
That is correct. Okay. Everyone is hung up on the food. The food truck.
It's not Essen. Come on.
All right. Oh. Mary Duck asks, will there be any mystery game box where you buy a brown box with an unknown game?
Is that a thing that happens very frequently?
Yes.
It's happened the last several years at least.
Well, there's 2 things. There's either that it's a mystery box and it's like $50, get what you want, at least a $70 game included, something like that. Or there is the box and it's everything you can fit in for X amount of dollars. And so I've seen both.
I haven't seen that.
Where
is
really?
that?
No.
I don't know. I saw it at a con one time. I have no idea. They kind of all run together at some point. So...
I've never been to that.
Camilla will forget where she is.
That's also a given. Again, you're
I
shooting
don't know.
really low
that's
here.
Another Tom Hack kind of thing.
There was a general question that I think we passed about me and Z. We flew up here. So we were not in the van. The van was trying to find that happy balance between having enough seats in it so that a lot of people, as many people as possible are riding the van. But also we're bringing up all the merch and stuff to sell at the con, so we need quite a bit of storage. And so this year we decided just to bring 1 row of seats instead of 2. So a couple of us.
That van is packed.
So me, Z, Roy, Chris, all flew up.
No, not Chris.
Not Chris.
Wendy, sorry, the other one.
Yeah. Well, they will be. All right.
A Segway. I would definitely Segway up, though.
I've never ridden a Segway.
They are.
You can rent them downtown. What? And I thought about doing it. Tiffany and I both thought about just
close to the convention center.
Yeah, do you know that little canal where you can walk along the canal? It's right there.
Yes.
You can rent Segways and just kind of go down there.
I don't recommend that canal after dark, though.
Yes, I
ran
don't
it
either.
I went half a mile and I was like, this, I should not
it
be
could
here.
Be a little.
I might have to
sketchy.
Segway this year. Do you want to Segway with me? Will Tiffany come down?
I don't know. All right.
Need a Segway, buddy.
Do I know what time Will Call will be open at GenCon? Unfortunately, I do not. But I want to say starting, I don't know if it's today or if it's Wednesday, it's 24 hours. If it's like previous years, it's open 24 hours. So you can go super early, super late if you're willing to do so, and you probably won't face much of a line. Honestly, I don't remember seeing a big line for Will Call until Thursday. You'll get some Wednesday, but the Thursday lines for Will Call will be way.
I remember Saturday being bad as well, right?
Yes.
Like it's the 1 day pickup.
Right. Because they're getting like a weekend badge.
Right, the weekend badge. Yeah. It's either they're coming just Saturday or the weekend.
Right.
Yeah. Those days.
Okay.
All right, you guys say we jump into the first prediction
Let's
here.
jump into the first prediction, Z.
All right, so our first prediction is a bit of a downer, honestly. And it is going to be, we are predicting, who came up with this? I think I said this.
You did.
That security will be heightened this year at GenCon. And the reason for that being the stolen pallet thing that happened
with the cards,
with the Magic the Gathering cards last year, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I love that you wrote that in bright yellow across
Bright
all.
yellow.
We
Absolutely.
need to make this a meme.
Can you make it
Here,
blink?
can we all lean
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
right? And like give our best villain faces,
Okay, here, well, hold on. Here we go.
because this is definitely a meme-worthy thing.
How long
There
do
you
we
go.
hold? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's enough for people to be like, "Oh man, security will be hiding because the three of us are there."
I like
That's
it.
correct.
I like it.
That's correct.
Yeah, and I think that's especially going to be true, like you were saying, for the exhibitor passes, like checking those badges beforehand, the after hours. And we always see them kind of go through and sweep the floor.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's going to be a little more aggressive this year.
And again, this is hard to verify.
Sure.
It's more that it feel like security.
Yeah.
is hiding.
Will we see more overt active security this year?
Right.
One thing that was surprising to me, you don't see a lot of it at GenCon, but even less at Essen. It felt like you could just walk around the couple of days before the convention.
Mm-hmm.
No badge, no one's asking you anything.
Right.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
kind of walk the hall a little bit.
Yeah.
And I guess they've always allowed that. If their rooms aren't open, you're just sort of walking a hallway. But yeah, I do wonder.
Yeah, I do as well. Nice unboxing of Elder Scrolls, Mike. Thank you. Any chance of a live solo play? I would expect at some point, probably not imminently, but because that is a game that's going to take a long time to feel comfortable, But I think something will happen in the future, not just of solo, but of perhaps other things. Do I think Doggerland may be a sleeper hit at the con? I kind of doubt it, because it's this big Euro, very long and heavy.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Isn't this a preprint, though?
Oh, is it? I wasn't aware of that.
Is it in here?
It's in here somewhere. It might be in the closet there.
Okay. I don't think I know
No,
that
I guess
one.
not. I
Yeah.
guess it's not a reprint.
Do the picture?
Yeah, that's the cover.
From Super Meeple, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that cover.
Yeah, we're looking at the cover over there.
I like lots of things about that cover.
Okay. We'll see. You never know.
Okay.
Do you have a better or worse opinion of Weirdwood Manor after the playthrough? Well, you'll have to wait for the review. Wink.
Yeah, that's coming sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
All right. I refuse to answer Bruce's stupid
Yeah,
question.
just ignore Bruce. I find Bruce is best ignored.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to just take this out of my head right away. The best fan interaction
Okay. Oof.
I've had at GenCon or a similar convention. See, because the problem is I'm going to say something and I feel like I'm going to forget other people, and they're going to be like, oh.
What about
Right.
me?
Yeah.
So, to be safe, I'll say none. They've none been good.
Yeah, I equally despise you all. No.
Yeah.
None gooder
Right.
than any none happening.
Maybe this is cheating. I'll give a more general answer to it. I would say that for me, the coolest fan interactions have been in the last couple of years, and it's been interacting with people that are coming from different countries. Like, met some people from Mexico at GenCon last year that talked about their channel, Peru, and then at Essen, we were getting all kinds of, and I guess for me, why I think it's cool is that in the back of my mind, I know that people all over the world are watching us, but it seems so abstract.
Sure.
But when you're sitting there talking to somebody from Sweden, from Peru, from Singapore, it just, I don't know, that's cool for me.
Gives you a glimpse of
I
like
agree.
how big the scope is. I think mine's kind of similar. It's, if I talk very generally, it's when people are coming up and they're introducing their spouse or significant other or a friend, and and they just say like, hey, they watch now because you're there, because the voice, and maybe they do or don't agree with my game taste, but just kind of the my wife now watches and enjoys it and has that similarity, that in kind of, if you will. And so I really enjoy that. But if I had to narrow it down to one, and I want to be very, very clear with this example, by no means do I ever expect you to bring anything to me by
Wow,
any
you
means.
are really laying down a
At
lot
all.
of
Like, I want to be
It's all
very clear.
flooring,
You
okay?
do not have to bring anything, but this one time.
You don't
No,
have
listen,
to.
no. I have no expectation. Please do not at all.
I will be putting a link to Camilla's Amazon wish list in the description of this video.
Buy me a
No,
coffee.
but this lady this one time brought a little otter. It's a little otter figurine to use as the first player marker in Meadow, and it was such a very specific, like, it's otter, it's a Meadow. It was adorable, and she's like, I use it, and I've heard you talk about it, and so I got you one like it. I thought that was, I mean, I'm sure this is a little plastic one from, Walmart. I have no idea where it came from. I don't know. But it was just, so it's not even anything fancy, but it was just so personal and so sweet. And I adored that.
Thanks
so.
for the dollar store
That's not-
otter, lady.
I don't know. Maybe also, I don't know. The point is, it had nothing to do with the value. Okay, if I had never
It wasn't
gotten
a glass figurine, or maybe a Fabergé egg.
Right, perhaps something, a Swarovski.
Y'all are making me feel
Crystals.
really bad. No, but because I
One
had
of the
no
worst
expectation. That
dollies.
just blew away expectations. It was just so sweet. I really enjoyed
What
the
I'm
interaction.
hearing is if you want to have the best fan interaction with Camilla this year, if you want to be at the top of that list, bring a live otter
Oh,
to
okay.
the convention center.
All right,
and
jokes
gift
aside.
it to Camilla. A
Yeah.
live otter.
Can you have an emotional support otter? Is that a thing?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, wow. I will say, for me, very briefly, I think it's when somebody comes up and says, hey, watching the channel helped me through something difficult.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Whether that was like isolation during, 2020, 2021, or just whatever they've been going through, something they've been going through that. So, and I don't need to know what that thing is, and I'd rather you not tell me, honestly. But
Yeah.
just like, I don't often extrapolate that from us
Right.
doing these videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But people out there are taking something that wasn't part of the design, and I am glad for that.
Yeah, that's a good call because that is always kind of heartwarming. You want to
is.
go with
Sure.
another prediction? Is it
There
time
we
for
go.
another
Hit it with
prediction?
another one. I'm going to bump this up right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Mike,
Yeah.
this is one of yours, I think.
This is one of mine, sorry.
You're fine.
Colossal Cat in the Box from Bezier Games. Mike DeLeese is saying the Colossal Cat in the Box is going to sell out day one. And again, we should, it's on him, I don't care, to fact check this. So, Colossal Cat in the Box will sell out day one.
That's correct. That's my prediction. Now, it's a little bit of, it's not as bold of a prediction as it might sound.
Oh, it's not bold.
Because they only brought 200 copies of this. But I think this has an opportunity to sell out day one because it's kind of out there that there's very limited copies. And they said when these sell out, it's out of print.
And they're not doing, I know sometimes companies are like, we have 200
Right.
and it's 50 per day or something like
right.
that. No, they're just putting them out there and that's it. And out of print, I don't think I heard that piece of it.
Yeah, because
Wow.
it was a Kickstarter.
Right.
And I'm guessing that they printed an extra couple hundred to sell at GenCon.
Wow.
That would be my guess.
So that's
unless
it.
they
After
sold
that,
some
you
at-
just have to get the normal garbage Cat in the Box.
You have to get the... What's the opposite of colossal? What would be an antonym for colossal?
Diminutive.
Minuscule?
Diminutive.
Diminutive?
Oh,
You have to get the
minuscule.
diminutive Cat in the Box after that. Okay. If you see something in here, I know you're having trouble seeing it, but... Which one?
Just the prediction you'll be asked for IDs when walking the floor dragging a pallet of card games. Yeah.
That's
well.
that's certainly possible. Yeah, I think that is a. Okay.
Pete Shirey.
Thank you,
What's
Pete.
up,
Wishing
Pete?
us
Hello
well.
to you. Hello to
Safe
you.
trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a big year. Well, it's always a big year for Simon, right? I mean,
It is. Pete
Oh,
won't
they
be
have-
there, unfortunately. I was
Yeah.
talking to him and he won't be there. But
That's really, sad.
I'll be sending you some pictures and whatnot, buddy. Mm-hmm. If I see a shark, you know you're going to see that shark.
that's right.
Absolutely.
Was I at Level Up and I don't remember it?
Yesterday.
It was good to see you guys at Level Up yesterday.
We know what you're saying, Jared. We're just kidding. So yeah, the van crew, let's call them that.
The van crew.
The
yes.
van crew went to Level Up Games in Georgia yesterday and had a nice, looked like what I saw from the pictures,
Yeah.
had a nice time playing games. And such.
But on that note, we will be at Capstone in Cincinnati the Tuesday
Ah.
following GenCon. So kind of part 2, the van crew is doing Level Up. We're doing Capstone. So
Right.
Capstone in Cincinnati.
We're going to have an event. Do we know the hours?
12
Is it
to
official?
6.
12 to 6?
Okay. Yep. The three of us will be there playing games and hanging out.
So if you're near Cincinnati, come on down to the one and only Capstone retail location, which is connected to their warehouse.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see the warehouse.
I'm not going to say that I may find my way into that warehouse in a semi-official manner.
So they're going to be heightening security too. I got
Oh,
it.
boy,
They got the
afterwards.
memo.
I'm not a very
They got the
good
memo.
criminal.
Hey, what about that? I want to kind
This
of...
is a good question.
Yeah, question. Do you think there will be any Lorcana-like launch madness this year?
Well,
And I got to tell you, I don't know. You have something that goes with that?
No, I was going to say, that kind of goes into one of them here with a, let me see. An increase, because one of our predictions was an increase in trading card game activity.
Oh, I didn't see
announcement, sales, etc. So that kind of encompasses.
Yeah, so part of me is saying... I want to say right off the bat, no, I don't think there will be anything like
Not like Lorcana.
Not
that.
Lorcana, not to that.
Line out the door,
No.
people going insane, right?
People
all
coming
that
just
stuff.
for that.
Yes.
You know, that
I don't
was
think there will
different.
be anything quite like that, but I do think...
I have a booth that I'm going to guess is going to be the busiest booth at the beginning that people are going to be rushing to. But I'll let you say what you're.
Well, I think because of Lorcana, because of Magic the Gathering is doing incredibly well right now. It's been doing well, but it's doing really well right now. Star Wars Unlimited, that altered trading card game is coming out soon. I think so there's a little splash of it there. I think there just seems to be an increase in trading card popularity right now, and I think you'll be able to see there some increased trading card game activity, whether that be, hey, look at that, this booth is showing a prototype for an upcoming Kickstarter TCG.
Right.
Hey, this booth that sells old trading card games is doing particularly well this year. That sort of thing. I think is going to be... there's going to be an uptick in that.
Well, and I feel like a lot of that can be attributed to... I personally feel like there is a greater crossover in the hobbies now than there was even 5 years ago. You know, Magic players are traditional trading card game players crossing into board games. We're seeing more board games that have elements of that, but add some board game components into it. And so I think also with that increased crossover, we're seeing an uptick in the trading card games, I think.
So my prediction is that no, there's not going to be anything on the level of Lorcana.
Right.
But I do think, and this is going to tie in with one of the predictions I put in here, I do think that the Spin Master booth is going to be where people are rushing. There's a couple of reasons. So one of my, if my predictions are correct, even if they're not correct, I think just because of Comic Hunters alone, people are going to be rushing to that. But
Oh, you missed your yellow.
I missed my yellow.
Oh my gosh.
So this is
garbage.
worthless.
Wow.
I need to change the color on this. Give me a moment, folks.
It says yellow.
Nah, yeah, but I guess I have to get it like this. Oh, come on, Mike. Must be smarter than computer. There we go, baby. Here we go.
It.
That's it.
What
All
is
right.
SDCC?
You asked me that yesterday.
Probably I did.
San Diego.
Comic-Con, that's
There
right.
you go.
So my prediction is that I can't get the.
I like this. So far, this is fun.
This is going good. Limited to some per day. Okay. I think Spin Master will have a very limited amount.
I predict shorter predictions from now on.
That's correct. I think there were some promotional items that were exclusively at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
That were heavily advertised, and people that went, yada, yada, yada. I think they may bring very few, limited by day. So maybe 10 to 20 a day.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's a...
I mean, there's some precedent for that. They've done it in the past.
Yep.
Oh,
There's like, this little limited thing that happened, da-da-da. Oh, there it is.
Well, they're so close
Spin
together.
Master does that quite a bit, actually. Spin Master likes surprise things here.
They do.
They had Spider-Geddon.
Yep.
Yeah.
When
Last
that
year was a launch.
happened, people weren't sure that was going to be there.
Right.
Then they had Marvel Zombicide, their version of it, which is
Yeah.
just kind of like a truncated version of it. That just showed up.
Just showed up.
Okay.
Yep.
And they've done it with promo type things
have.
as well. So this is a pretty safe prediction.
Yeah, they had limited promos last year, and I can't remember if it was like the Deadpool one or there was something that they did last year on a limited by day basis. So, all right. Thank you for the super chat, Coslaw. He asked about the will call, but I think you must have done that before we answered the question.
Okay.
Do we want to go into this?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
All right. There was just a question about
That's interesting.
exclusivity things, but
The prediction from Jennifer there: DT will return to Florida with more games than previous GenCons.
oh, now this is interesting. I think we're going to have less this year.
I think so too. I
so.
think we're going to have fewer games, and I think the reason for that is very simple. Actually, there's been more things that we've had shipped ahead of
Right.
GenCon.
Yeah.
I think so too.
That's all it is.
As well as, I mean, I know last year was, I won't say overwhelming, but there was a lot.
guess? Well, this is one we will not be able to exactly quantify, I don't think, but we can probably.
Well, I know last year after Essen, he did a big unboxing and like counted.
It's already on.
And it's
Can
already
I
on-
say this? Can I say it's already on the schedule for a Gen Con loot video that Tom's going to be perhaps
I mean, I hope
posting
you can say it, because I think you just might have.
live
I mean, I didn't
back
pause the
with
microphone.
post Gen Con, maybe.
Post Gen Con, maybe keep an eye
An
on the schedule. We
exclusive
might be able to quantify this one.
Gen Con Hall from
Gen
Tom.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we got that in there. We got that prediction
All right.
down. All
And
right.
previous years. Okay.
Yep.
Am I
So
writing fewer or more games?
Well,
gonna say, I think
Jennifer
it'd be-
said it would be more, so let's go with her prediction and see if she is correct, right?
Okay, and that
Mock
was
her
Jennifer.
mercilessly when it's wrong.
Okay, Jennifer said that.
That
Got
is
it.
correct.
Oh,
Jennifer
I like
said
that. You named her.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on you if you're wrong.
You
Yes.
named names. So, I'm letting you.
Okay, so Matthew Naragon there is saying that the new Star Wars Unlimited special edition card packs, that they will create chaos a la Lorcana. And we'll just wait and see on that one. I don't know. I don't think so. It's
I
been.
don't either.
Now, I guess there's something special about these packs, but the game's out. There's some.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
get it. You might not be able to get this.
Right.
But Lorcana was you couldn't get any.
Lorcana basically. I don't want to say it shut down
Yeah.
Gen Con, but it absolutely impacted the entire convention in multiple ways.
Right,
It was
and
a
all
real
day.
disruption.
It wasn't just at opening time.
They were not prepared.
No.
They were not prepared. It was madness. All right.
So ice poison. I can't see from here.
Iceplosion.
Ice
Iceplosion.
Plosion says, "What booths are you most looking forward to visiting?" We had a video go up. Me, Z, and Chris going over those booths that we're excited. Kind of made a conglomerate list.
Yeah,
so,
check that
yeah, you can
out.
check that out for sure.
Chiggity, check it out. This is not even a question for me. St. Elmo's over Fogo all day, air day. One is all you can eat, which is great, and it's good. St. Elmo's is a top 10 steakhouse in the country.
Those really are still not comparable.
They're really not.
Yeah, no. Fogo de Chao is like a an all-you-can-eat Italian food chain restaurant.
No, you're thinking Buca de Beppo.
Fogo de
Fogo
Chao
is the place that
Brazilian.
does the Brazilian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the wrong thing.
I feel
Okay.
like for me, there's a point that you reach when I'm like, it's all really good and I like classier than I'll ever be. So I'm like, yeah, sure, either one.
Yeah.
I really am. Could go either way.
St. Elmo's is the bomb. All right, let's see here. We're probably way up there,
I'm
but that's
sure.
okay. Okay. That's funny. Mike's asking, will Card Holla be made up primerily of Lorcana or unlimited
Oh,
cards?
interesting. That's funny.
Well, he's being
Come on.
sarcastic.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's funny.
Oh, do you think?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that's-
okay. Well, let's go into one of our predictions. So, Charles Franklin here is saying that Fantasy Flight will finally do something new with their Android universe intellectual property.
That would be fun.
That's a good prediction. And in fact, Franklin, you get credit for this one. FFG will do Android thing.
Yeah.
And that is
Quite eloquent.
Franklin It's
Charles
better
Franklin,
than the screen filling thing.
Okay.
Franklin, right?
Charles Franklin.
Oh, sorry. Charles. Franklin. Okay, so a prediction that we had was...
Yes.
And again, there's a little precedent here for this. That Fantasy Flight, FFG, will announce and start selling a game there that we don't know anything about yet.
And yeah, that could very well be Android or something else.
And it could be, and I think that's a solid prediction, actually. There was a slight blip on the map with Android stuff from their comic series Volume 2. Their, what is that called? Graphic novels? I forget what that's called. So, Simon has done these graphic novels that did one first wave, and they do a graphic novel and a promo that kind of goes with that.
Yeah.
And they just did a wave 2 of that. And one of those things was... You okay? You're struggling?
No, this is fantastic.
Doing great.
Oh,
I feel really good about this.
one of the things was an Android promo for it's like a Zombicide promo, but it's Android themed.
Yeah.
So it's very possible. Very possible.
Yep. Good prediction.
We must be really behind because Pete
We are
Shire is
way but
may have security heightened. We're like, that was
that
our
was the
first one. Yeah.
prediction.
Thinking right, Pete.
Yeah. Will we be at Essenspiel?
Yes,
You better believe
we will.
it. All
But
about
before
the-
that, we'll be at AirCon.
Yeah, that's
So
right. We're
we're
going to
gonna
be at
be-
Aircon Manchester. You can
Heavy
probably get
travel
a
schedule.
doner kebab at both places. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, we've answered that.
Super excited about the Restoration TMNT announcement. I am as well.
Oh, and I do have a prediction. I do have
ahead.
a
If you say it's going
prediction
to be there, I will.
that is related. No.
that makes me sad.
I had a different one.
Oh, you did. That you did.
All right.
Here we go. This is going to be good.
Here comes another prediction, folks.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Get ready. It doesn't take me time at all to do this.
Super smooth.
It's very, very smooth.
Make it yellow.
It's going to be a perfect
There we
color
go.
and a
It's gonna
perfect size. Look at this.
Oof. Wow. Okay. We had high hopes.
There will be... Oh!
Jesus.
This is something else.
I'm having a good time. There will be a surprise Unmatched character released. I think this is 1% chance of happening.
I think it's lower than that. But
Well, especially with what they have in the pipeline, yeah. But
Who knows?
Very cool.
I mean, wouldn't that be something though?
I'll tell you what could happen. This is a possibility. I don't think they could. I don't think they have the rights again. But if they reprinted the Deadpool pack,
Oh, right
what?
now.
That was out of print.
yeah, it's out of print.
Oh.
It's hard to
Yeah,
get.
especially right now.
Right,
coming
if
off
they
the movie and everything.
somehow got the ability to reprint the Deadpool pack
That's
and
a
have
good
it
one.
available there,
That's a good one.
that's out of the park.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the rights to
Right.
Marvel. I think that expired, which is why they were like rushing those last couple sets out.
Right, because that may have even gone through Mondo. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right. So,
Okay.
but my goodness,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be huge right now.
Anyway, I think that's a terrible prediction, and I just don't think it's going to happen.
Okay, Profit.
Okay.
For someone who's never attended GenCon, are chances good for getting promos like the Simon ones, or it is a case of getting there at the crack of dawn and hoping? Now, I believe you have to get there early, but the crack of dawn, you don't need that. I think the people, with the exception of Larcana, where people were staying overnight
Right.
to get
No,
in
it's
line,
not
which
like
is
that.
ridiculous. I've never seen that before at GenCon. If you the vendor hall opens at 10, and I think that usually you start seeing people kind of basically what people will do will like stand or sit by the entrance doors,
Right,
and there
yeah.
are several of them along the hallway. You start seeing people kind of gather in those areas at the beginning around 8 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, there's a pretty good group, and then by 10, it's very, very busy. But if you get there by 9 even, I think, you have a pretty good chance of getting there early. Now, here's a pro tip, Prophet, that everyone will know, but I'm calling it a pro tip. Scope out the map, the exhibitioner's map, and find out where, if you're looking for Simon, find out where their booth is going to be, and go to the entrance doors that are closest to that booth.
Right.
Because there will be a line.
There will
even
be.
last year with Lorcana being so hot, Simon Spin Master, I mean, they would have a line right at 10 when it opens. So you are going to get into a line, but I think it's not, you don't have to run and use your elbows to get there.
Also, don't run and use your elbows.
Don't use
people.
your elbows.
You're not supposed to run. You definitely are not supposed to elbow.
Also, you're a bad person if you do.
Also, can I just put this out there again?
Mm-hmm.
There has been an astronomical increase in wagons.
Gosh, do I hate wagons.
Guys, please, if there's any way...
Is the 1700s? What's up with the wagons?
It's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult for people to navigate. It clogs up they're already crowded aisleways, and
it causes injuries. People, it takes up twice the amount of space if you're in front of a booth.
Yeah.
And then, not to mention the just handicap accessibility, trying to get through with a wheelchair or with crutches or anything like that. It's just, it's a hazard. It
and
really
I have
is.
heard anecdotal reports of people just swiping things out of wagons too, and people not noticing.
I bet. Yeah, I bet that happens.
Again, also last year, I know Lorcana was big with that.
Oh, people were definitely stealing Lorcana last year from other people.
I am not used to Indiana allergies.
It's
It is,
terrible.
Not my friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just checking through here.
Oh, look at that. Hate from Canada. There you go. See, people always love from this place, love from this other place.
But it was specific to you.
It was just me. No, I get it.
Canada loves me. I don't know about you.
You're big in Canada.
I am big in Canada.
Oh, you know who that is?
Oh, do you?
Wheelhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hate from Indiana.
Okay,
oh,
what do
man,
we
we're
got?
still going on fan interaction.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Do we-
geez. Okay.
Let's try to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, because we're on
then.
Resin Animals.
Whoa.
Wait,
That's not what I meant.
whoa.
You said catch up.
Yeah, but I just meant...
We're still talking Cat in the Box. What are my odds of getting Comic Hunters on Saturday?
I don't know how many are being brought.
That's the key.
It's flip a coin. We have no idea.
We have no idea. I think it will sell a lot. Did I put on there that it's going to sell out by the weekend?
No, you don't have that.
Oh, I thought I did. No,
You do have another one that you're saying will sell out before the weekend,
But
though.
they're good at bringing a lot. That's
They
Arcane
are.
Wonders, right? He's good about having...
No, this is Spin Master.
Oh, Comic Hunters. Okay.
That's another reason why I think the Spin Master booth is going to be slammed.
Yeah, Spin
What am I
Master
thinking? I'm
has
thinking
a lot going
Obama the
on.
video game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Now, Arcane Wonders is a partner on it. It's also a Dice Tower Essential, but Spin Master is going to have it
Is
at
the
their
one bringing.
booth.
Okay.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
I like that one right there. The Paul Mitchell there talking about predictions for what crazy... You're over it. You keep going over
there?
it right there.
Oh, okay.
Any predictions for what the crazy decorations at booths might be this year?
Yeah.
He's remembering the life-size USPS truck for that USPS
That's
board
right for
game.
that game. Yeah, that's right. Let me think.
I know that in the past, when the Predator version of Encounters,
Yeah.
they had a booth decked out with foliage.
It's
and
upper deck,
stuff.
right?
that'd
Upper
be
deck.
They usually do a
amazing.
pretty impressive booth.
So
That'd be
I'm trying to
cool.
think. There was the big tree for Everdell.
Right.
You could
Yep.
climb up in the tree and take a picture.
Yep.
We've
So
seen
I'm
that
trying to
a
think
couple
what
times
game
now.
is particularly hot right now that I could see this happening for
Really
that
any
game.
nature thing.
Well, yeah. I wonder if there will be... I wonder if Bezier will have something big. They a lot of times will have some big thing. Like they could have a gigantic cat, maybe.
I could see that for the Colossal Cat. Yeah, Colossal Cat in the box.
What else could be a big thing? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, this game that is part of your next prediction, I think they might
Okay.
do something neat with that.
All right. Want to get
And-
that prediction
Yeah,
up
go
there?
ahead and put that prediction up. This is something that Mike is saying here.
I am saying this.
Grab
This
more
is
water.
something I am saying. Yeah, get you some water.
Need more water.
Get you some water. All right, let's put this prediction up there. It's a bold prediction,
It's
folks.
very bold.
I feel like it's bold. All right. And now it's yellow and bold. And it's small. There we go. I'm not going to go crazy this time, Z. I'm going to be very... there we go. I predict... I did it again. I was just trying to move it, for goodness sakes.
You're doing good
Arcs
so far.
will sell out before the weekend. Everybody's arcing for the weekend. I think
Okay.
this game has been number one on the hotness on BGG.
Is that right?
For
Okay.
at least a week, if not a couple of weeks.
Let me see.
Check
Let me
it
look
right
at the
now.
hotness.
It's right there.
Let me look at the hotness.
Number one, Arcs.
Arcs.
So I think that that's going to sell out before the weekend. I do think that Leader is probably going to be well stocked. I think they know, obviously, with the hotness. I don't know what their ordering was on the first printing, so I'm not sure, how that plays into things, if it does at all.
Okay.
But I do think this is going to be gone by Saturday morning.
I think they might have some cool decorations there
yeah.
that are Arcs themed. I also would love to see some cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles decoration over at Restoration Games.
That could be a thing.
That'd be really cool. We'll take some pictures. Have a life size Shredder. And you can take pictures with Shredder, and then the picture will remind you to go back. TMNT Unmatched Adventures.
Yes, I agree with that. Okay, let's see here.
Well, that's interesting. Let me see here. This John Tribb prediction: an unexpected celebrity will be spotted at GenCon. Let's start
think of who it could
taking
be.
wild guesses.
Okay,
An
Henry Cavill.
unexpected Henry Cavill.
That's a good
Wow.
prediction.
Why
That
not
would
aim
be-
high, right?
Aim high.
you go.
Wow. I'm gonna say I'm gonna aim low.
Aim low.
Mark Streed.
No. If you're going that route, Alita would be.
Alita.
Alita would be the unexpected
Alita.
celebrity.
I was going lower than Alita.
Who could possibly?
Henry Cavill's a wild prediction. I do like that.
It is.
With the Warhammer, though,
It
I mean,
is.
it's possible.
Yeah,
right?
no, I could see that.
The one. Here's one that I'm predicting as a future possibility.
Okay.
All right, let's go crazy here. I could see Keanu Reeves showing up if Off the Page ever did a Berserker game.
Yes.
That's a graphic novel by Matt Kent, who did Mind Management, amongst many other graphic novels, and he does a comic with Keanu Reeves called Berserker. And if Off the Page was able to get a license for that game,
Right.
Keanu Reeves, I can absolutely see him coming with Matt.
I agree.
Matt has been to Gen Con signing boxes before, so
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Another high-end
nice.
one would be Post Malone, because he got the One Ring card, the Magic one, and that was, a year and a half ago? But yeah, I know, so he's a big Magic player, and I can see him being, again, another, high.
Here's the
Aiming
thing,
high.
and again, I don't really know Post Malone at all, basically. I don't know about him, I should
Right.
say. I think he might be too big to be able to walk around.
Right, but I mean, that doesn't mean there wouldn't be a guest appearance there of him or something.
I think it's more like somebody is going to be
Like
spotted there.
okay, yeah, no, I don't think he'd be able to. You're right.
okay.
I think it's more likely for it to be actually a Henry Cavill than Post Malone.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, Post Malone is very...
It's very recognizable. To
Right.
me.
Yes. I think it would be more likely that a Raising Cane's location would open up in Gen Con than...
In Gen Con.
In Gen Con. On the floor. All right. Okay. That was a good one. I'm going a little more quickly.
I'm going to go ahead and write that down, actually.
Write it down.
Okay.
Write
Celebrity.
it down.
Spotting.
Surprise celeb spotting.
Okay.
Okay. What else have we got?
I'm looking. I do know, Loopy, that Comic Hunters is for sale on Barnes & Noble right now. I also
interesting.
think that most people are going to be buying... it's been very recent that it's gotten up there for sale on Barnes & Noble. I think hardcore gamers may know about it and have already ordered it and bought it, but I think that GenCon has such a wide swath of people that not all of them are going to know. Can you hand me my water over there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I love that. What is
Quite
SDCC?
refreshing.
Is that because I didn't know? I don't know. I don't know the initials. I
that's
know what
for
San
you.
Diego Comic Con is.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I just didn't know the initials of it.
All right. We know about Barnes & Noble already.
We do.
Okay.
Will Noble heard that Comic Hunters is in Barnes & Noble already. So.
And don't tell Mike he can order it online for $24.99. Yep, ordered
Again,
it
there's
yesterday.
some magic about.
I know.
There's some magic about going to Gen Con and getting
Exactly.
it there and taking it with you. Yeah.
Okay, well, see, that's...
Right.
Yeah, someone's talking about the Witching Hour promo that was at San Diego Comic-Con, and there's, rumor that they... Anyway.
Here's a question. Thinking of getting Cthulhu Death May Die after seeing your reviews. Is it good for 2 players?
Yes.
Yes.
It's outstanding for 2.
Very good.
It's great for 1. It's fantastic for 3. I'd play it at 4.
That's a good way to put it.
I think that's good. I would say 2, 3, 1, 4, actually.
Yes, I agree.
1
Yeah.
over 4.
I do, yeah.
I guess maybe that's I don't really solo much. It's a lot of setup. It's way too much setup for a solo game for me.
Yeah,
But I can
game's
see
so
that.
good.
It is good at 2, though.
Oh, here we go.
And you don't
Here's
have to
a
run
good
multiple
one.
characters.
This
I
one
hate
here.
running multiple
Okay.
characters, so it's nice.
How we do it predicts... there will be another big dual duo 2-player version of a very popular game that doesn't play well at 2. Now,
Let's go. Wild prediction time.
okay.
Dual version
Or duo.
Of what?
Well, we already know that Everdell has announced Everdell Duo. I doubt
Yes, that
that's
doesn't
going to
count.
be there because I think that's going to
No.
crowdfunding.
It's crowdfunding.
They might have a prototype there. Very,
to
very early
demo,
prototype.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what could it be?
That
What
doesn't play well
could
at
it be?
2. That's a big game.
Look around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
There's
see
an
it.
Aquatica Duel already announced also. That doesn't
Oh,
count.
I didn't know
Oh, that's
that. I
another
did not
one,
know
yeah.
that. Okay.
That
Yeah,
one
'cause
doesn't
it's,
count.
It's out in, Russian or something?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, because, that's...
Yeah. I'm super excited about that one.
Yeah.
Wingspan Duel.
Now, that would be something.
Oh,
that
that'd
would be
good.
something. And
And it'd be
That's me.
wing, not worm.
and it would also be like...
King Wingspan.
I
It
think
would,
so, too.
it would be like Stonemaier, too, because they will sometimes say, hey, there's this game. You can order it now and get it in a week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't,
Yeah.
since they don't do crowdfunding anymore,
Right.
they, sometimes they'll just announce something that's, a big deal. They did it with the Apiary, I think.
Right.
So that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would.
That's mine. What else you got?
Even though Stonemaier doesn't have a booth, but I think their booth is the Meeple Source booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
If you guys think of another duel, let me know. I'll write it down.
Okay.
Okay.
And obviously, if the internet here says any, we'll take them.
Okay.
Mansions of Madness 3 as the FFG thing? Maybe.
Oh.
Really? You think so?
Well, they aren't. Yeah, they did say they're done. There's no more expansions for it.
Do you think
Oh.
Mansions of Madness is still that big a seller?
I don't know that a 3 would. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I could see Mansion of Madness going digital.
Like fully?
Oh. That's interesting.
That's, yeah.
Like if that was a full app.
Yeah. People are doing a lot of restoration. You can tell where we were.
Yeah,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
At
right.
the,
We're catching up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do we have any final girl house rules? I hate house rules. No.
I don't know if this is considered a house rule, but one of my favorite ways to play it is actually more cooperative, or where 2 people are playing it together. So that's probably my house rule. I've played with Joey, I played with Z, where it's 2 people and you're just doing it. So if that's a house rule, maybe, I don't know. But other than that, I play pretty true to form on them. But I
Okay.
definitely have my favorites.
We have
Yeah.
a prediction from Bruce, but the only issue I have, and now I'm struggling to find it.
Is it's Bruce?
Yeah, I'm like, right here. is that we won't be able to answer this prediction until next year.
Okay.
But we'll put it up there just
okay.
because Bruce predicts that no game released this Gen Con will be in the Board Game Geek Top 100 next year. I disagree. I think at least one.
I mean, Arcs definitely will be, assuming that if we're counting that as a release.
Is that a Gen Con release?
It is. It hasn't been available retail. It just has been, fulfilled. Kickstarter.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think there'll be that many necessarily, but there's going to be some, yes.
Yes, I agree. Okie dokie.
All right, let's see. We've already got a Tom and Joel eat something unprecedented prediction. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that off. Let's see.
Oh, do we have a list of which games we will be playing at our booth?
Yeah.
We will have Play Space this year. We have the biggest booth we've ever had this year. Do you know off the top of your head, or should I pull them up here?
I know what I'm playing. I don't know everybody, but the schedule itself is posted. It's just not associated with the individual person who's playing what, but you can check the Facebook, the YouTube.
I can say them now if you
like
want.
that. I don't know. I don't know.
We're not
if
sure
that's
if all of
what
that is
is
exact.
supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you can definitely check the schedule of the games. Like I said, on any of those sources, it's out there.
Yeah.
It's a space themey kind of looking one, so look for that graphic.
So talking a space theme, let's talk about our next prediction here.
Okay.
We're predicting that the balloon structure, every year they build this really cool balloon structure, and at the end of Gen Con, a balloon artist is literally building it as they go. At the end of Gen Con, then people, for charity, pay to, wreck it. Kind of like they do with Card Hollow.
Yes.
And the prediction, I'm assuming this was you, Mike, or Camilla?
I think it was me.
That was Camilla, yeah.
So she's predicting that the balloon structure this year is going to be a superhero-themed structure.
That's what I think. Between Deadpool and Wolverine hot right now.
Ooh, what?
Marvel
What
has
does
been
that
so
stand
big.
for?
What? Why you gotta be so rude? But then also The Boys with their newest season. I think there's just so much superhero. It's a little overdone. Last year was a moon landing, right?
Was last year the moon landing? I think it was.
I think so.
Yeah. And then before that, it was
Big
the
dragon.
dragon, right? The big dragon, the
I feel like
dragon
it's
lair.
almost always been some weird dragon.
Oh,
Last year was a weird one.
Last
with
year
the
was
moon
weird.
landing thing.
Dragon is very popular.
Well, he said that he'd wanted to do that one forever, and Gen Con was finally carte blanche. But I could see them going a little bit more now that they've opened that door to different themes outside of just fantasy. I could see it going.
I could see them doing a
superhero.
Gen Con man. You know what I mean?
Is that a thing? Is there a Gen Con man?
No, but maybe they'll create one, right?
I like it.
All right. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. You have not played Arcs, correct? It just jumped ahead of me
Nope.
right now. Okay, right there. Here we go.
Oh, definitely a big Halo presence. That's interesting.
Oh, really?
That's cool. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
That's interesting. A prediction: Exploding Kittens will do something bigger than usual for the Netflix show release.
That's a good call, Jacob.
I think that's a good call.
And that could go back to the big, overly, grandiose booth design that we've seen. I could see
they
it being
always do
that
something interesting at their booth.
Yeah.
And it's almost always, or if not always, an interactive thing. Ask a question to the big thing and they spit something out at you.
Right,
that kind of a thing. They usually do pretty well. It's on brand, right? They do some pretty kind of wacky, silly things. But that's a very good prediction. I can see that coming to fruition very well.
All right, so
There's going to be Lita's going to be there.
Kittens doing something extra.
This is a good point. We know Jackie Fox is going to be there. She's a celebrity, but that's not an unexpected one. That's an expected celebrity.
Fair, yes. That one doesn't count as unexpected.
I've heard that booth is going to be
Devere will be pretty
crazy,
hot. Pretty hot.
with the big stage and everything. I don't know. I heard it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, John's saying that the Berserker thing we might have problems, but that's okay. We're just looking through.
There was a generic question. Are we going just predictions at this point?
No, whatever.
No, whatever.
I
Questions
don't
is
know. I hadn't
fine.
read the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, the font's really.
There was a Massive Darkness one. Do you guys have a favorite class for Massive Darkness 2?
Never played it.
I don't think I have a favorite class that I don't think I've played it enough to be like, oh, my go-to is definitely this one. There's the bag building one that can be very interesting, the rogue or whatever. I like usually the sort of berserker type characters, big dumb brute kind of characters, and I do like the way that works where you're sort of building the different columns, then you get to sort of switch the one you want to be active, so I like that one.
I think my favorite's probably been the one that uses the rage. Gets hurt and takes the wounds and gets the rage built up. I think that's been, I don't remember which class it is, but that's been my favorite.
You want to go to another prediction?
Yeah, let's go. Here we go. We're saying that Tom Vassell is going to buy something from Artist Alley. That's not the prediction.
That's a given.
That's a given. We're saying it's going to feature a dragon or a dragoon or a worm
Yeah.
of some kind, okay?
Yeah, he buys something every year, and sometimes that lives at the studio, and sometimes not. Sometimes he puts it in his own home. He's a big fan of Artist Alley there, which I am as well. I think it's very cool.
Absolutely.
I always go through Artist Alley.
Yeah, very
and
cool.
I would suggest everyone take
it's
a
one of my
chance to walk through
favorites.
Artist Alley. It's very cool.
It's not usually as crowded as the other places, too. It's almost like a part of the common and a little bit lower key.
The
Like
aisles feel a little more spacious in there.
They're
Slightly.
nice.
They do.
They're good.
I wanted, because this is the one that I picked, or one of my predictions. I wanted to say Marvel related, but that seemed almost like that's too wide of a variety, and I'm not sure that he would go there for Marvel stuff, unless it was something really special.
Okay.
But I think Dragon is a little out of character for him,
It
so I
is.
think that's
It
why
is.
this is a
Right.
good prediction, because it's like he's not that's not something he seeks out, and so
Right.
I could see this being the time that he's like, sure,
Will a
and kinda cross
dinosaur
somebody.
count as a dragon?
Oh,
House of the Dinosaur.
there's not much dinosaur art there though.
I do know he likes dinosaur
Oh, he does.
artwork. That's
Very
the
much.
thing.
He does.
Yeah,
I can see it being like a dapper T-Rex with a hat
oh right,
Ah,
yeah,
and suspenders.
and he'll get 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do we think about this?
Yeah, we can see. I don't know about that.
I
but-
doubt
Oh.
it. I doubt it, but this is
Yeah.
a bold prediction.
Wow.
The closing of Fantasy Flight Games will be announced by Asmodee.
Will
I
they
don't
announce
see it
a
happening.
closing here, though? I don't feel like...
I don't think
like
so
at
either.
GenCon, I
No.
feel like it's more hopeful future.
Yeah.
I agree. They would do that very quietly
As a press
online
release. Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
press release.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also FFG has a place right now. They're doing a few things.
Yes.
They're not doing what they used to do.
No.
But why would you shutter them and hand over, say, Marvel Champions to somebody else right now? You just keep them doing the thing they're doing. They feel like a much smaller studio right now that works
That's
on
true.
a couple of things, and that's kind of all they do.
Yeah.
I don't think you, unless there's some monetary reasons behind the scenes, I don't think you'd shutter their doors.
Got it. Okay. A lot of people are saying that your Wingspan Duo pick is horrible. Terrible choice.
Well, they already have
Never
Asia.
going to happen. All right. Dune Duel, the knife fight game. All right.
Yeah, my prediction for the FFG thing, Charles Franklin said an Android thing. I'm still saying a Fallout thing.
Okay.
Oh.
And I think it's going to be a Fallout living card game,
Okay.
like I've been predicting for millennia.
Yeah, Bruce, you're wrong. Arcs has been out. I bought it in a store. Yes, you bought it in a store that backed the Kickstarter.
Man.
Thank you.
Bruce. Oof.
All right.
Okay, we have one more prediction, one of yours here, Mike.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get it up there.
And this is one you said about Spin Master. We've talked about Spin
A lot.
Master quite a bit, but you're saying they're going to have an announcement there.
They're going to have a major announcement. And this is actually a terrible prediction because if they were going to announce it, they should have done it unless
They would've-
unless it was ready already. If this was already produced and they were just waiting to launch it,
Ooh,
this
wow.
would be huge.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So let's put it up there. And I think that's the only way this prediction would happen. Would be if it was something that was already produced and they were waiting until GenCon to announce and sell it.
Okay.
You don't think it would be? Yeah, because they wouldn't do.
You can maybe see it there. Maybe not.
Yeah, because they wouldn't go crowdfunding or anything, so
Right.
it wouldn't be that.
Spin Master, will have a Deadpool and Wolverine game announcement.
And
That's right. You heard it first.
And you're saying it's going to be available there?
It'll be available there.
I think it's going to be available, too. That'll be a surprise release.
This would be huge.
Here's my prediction, right? To piggyback on your prediction. I agree that there might be a Deadpool and Wolverine game there. I also predict it might be like a party game.
Oh, that would be terrible.
But they could get it out quick. They could.
I predict it's a
sell
really
well.
light, very silly party game.
Do they have any CCGs, TCGs?
I don't
Spin Master?
think so.
Oh, okay. Because I thought they might just do like a card pack of the two of them or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, look, it's a bold prediction.
It's very bold.
Some might say stupid.
Too bold.
All right. We are at the top of the hour. Do we want to
well,
go a little
Yeah,
Well,
let's
longer?
see.
to
Let's
see
just
if there's
kind
any-
of see if there's anything else. We're mostly caught up here, folks.
think we are.
Last questions or anything like that, too.
Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, someone else that would love a living game for Fallout. We're just checking if there's
Chatting,
any.
more questions.
New
and
D&D board games, possibly. Okay.
Oh, will the next edition of D&D result in some new board games?
Yeah.
I think it's certainly possible. Yeah. All right. Anything else here? Why did we get our first thumbs down now?
Oh my gosh.
Why now? We get through an hour.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was Bruce.
Let's reverse that one thumbs down we just got, and everyone just hammer us with thumbs.
I don't know if you want to say that.
I'm saying it. Look, I'm on the record already.
That's Mike speaking.
All right, here we
Do
go.
not hammer me with thumbs.
Another bold prediction from Gray Fox.
Oh.
I will get a photo with the Dice Tower crew. Now, this is a good time to mention this. Anybody who's going to be at GenCon, and if you want to get a picture with maybe not all, but a good amount of the Dice Tower crew in one picture, the best time to do it is the last hour on Sunday.
I want
Right?
to back that up and say Tom has been pretty clear we're not doing group photos.
Oh, that's also a good point.
So as well as this year, we're going to have a photo booth.
We are,
So
yeah.
when you come by, definitely be ready to use the photo booth and take a picture because that'll be a really quick way to get it. But yeah, we actually discourage doing
that's a good
us
point,
together.
because we had issues in the past.
We do, as well as we have schedules that come and go,
Yeah.
and it's pretty unlikely in that last hour of Sunday. We're usually pretty.
Yeah, we're
We're
worried about
kind of in
backing
work
it up.
mode.
That's true. All
Oh,
right, well,
wait till
yeah.
the very end.
I feel bad for Gray Fox because you're basically saying that their prediction is not going to happen.
I will say that will not be a happy photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always encourage people to build their own and just take photos
true.
with multiple
Yeah.
people.
And then Photoshop us.
and then just
Yeah.
put them in a collage, what
Yeah,
have you, and
however
it's
you
like,
do
hey,
it, for
look,
sure.
it's everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks. Look at that. We went from 30 to 55.
All right, you got thumbed.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, you got hammered with thumbs.
I think mine was better than yours.
Yes, I agree.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So we don't have any more.
I think we have all of our
Good.
predictions.
Okay,
we
we
have
have our
16 predictions here.
16 predictions.
We're going to be checking
All right.
these out during Gen Con. We'll be back, talk through these things, and maybe something happened unexpected that we'll say, hey, we should have predicted that, and we didn't. We were dummies.
So this
We
will
should have
be
listened to Bruce,
Right.
and we didn't.
another live stream with us.
Yep.
Talking about these predictions.
I think it might be a pre-recorded stream. I don't know.
Pre-recorded stream.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There will be
It's live or
something
not.
else where we come
Something.
back on and mention these.
Right.
Yep.
I've just been for this last 5 minutes. My role here has been to give you false information.
Right, yeah.
You're
Correct.
missing a lot.
Yeah, it looks
Yes.
like it's in the 1 p.m. slot, so I'm assuming it's live. Well, there's a
reason
well,
I think it's not live.
Never mind. I know it is not live.
Yeah, one of us is informed.
Z, listen.
One of us is
Instead of one,
informed.
it's in the
Okay,
live
here, a
time
new
slot.
prediction. My co-hosts are morons
You can't prove it.
You spelled moron wrong.
today.
He didn't. All right. All right. Well, I
Boom.
think we can already say that is a prediction that has
That one came true.
That one came true. All right, folks. Well,
That's gonna do it.
we have that was some very, very good predictions on your end and some questionable predictions on our end, but we'll find out how it goes. If you are going to GenCon, then we would love to see you there, even if it's just, you can catch us individually for pictures. I'm sure we would love to see you and say hi, if nothing else.
Yes.
It is a very, very busy convention, so, we can't guarantee things, but we do try to make every opportunity to fulfill a picture request or a request of that type. Can't guarantee it, but we definitely try our best.
Yeah.
If you're not going to GenCon, then just make sure to watch our GenCon vlog footage, which goes up at the in the mornings
Of the day after.
Yeah, right.
before.
So you'll be like a couple days behind, I guess.
Yeah.
But you'll see that. You can follow along, live vicariously.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Anything
that's
else?
it.
All right.
I think that's it,
I
folks.
think we're ready to go lay some flooring.
All right. Well,
Don't forget our booth is number 331.
331.
Swing by there, check
Yeah.
it out. If you've got more nervous energy before Gen Con, go check out all the videos that have gone up. We talked about booths you should go check out. There's been a top 10 games. Mike did
Scott.
one with Tom Vasso in which they kind of looked at the Gen Con
Hot
preview.
games, yeah, the previews.
So there's a lot going on. If you want to go in very well informed,
Yep.
it's there for you on the channel.
and if as soon as you're done with this stream, check out Tom's new series, 6,000 Games Better Than These. There'll be a lot of those that are coming up over the next week or so. All right. Until we see you again, folks, I'm Mike DeLisio.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Z Garcia.
And have fun
Running for Wingspan Duel.
making predictions.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video on the Dice Tower. Hey, do you want to know what's going on with Dice Tower? Do you want to know about our events, our cruises, special things that we're going to do live here in the Dice Tower? Subscribe to Dice Tower Digest. Go to DicetowerDigest.com. It's a newsletter that we send out bi-weekly. We won't use your email for anything else. This is just to get you some information about the Dice Tower so you'll be up to date. Thanks for watching.